How's it going, everyone? I hope you're having a kick-ass week. Today I'm here with Bearded and Bored and Mrs. Not So Bearded,
but also
Bored is behind the camera today. The idea is that these guys, while they're not allowed to distill here, they do like craft spirits, they're into it, and they know their stuff. So I want to run what I've made back in New Zealand past them here. Get some tips, get some input.
I have to say, seeing you in person, you're ridiculously handsome.
Oh, thank you. You're ridiculously bored.
I am.
That's a good place to roll the intro. Alright guys, so I've got all these little bottles lined up, and the first thing we're going to taste is the blueberry vodka. Now this is the FFV, the first spirit I ever made. Like the first thing I ever distilled. I don't need much. So I don't want to give anything away. I'm not going to say anything until you tell me what you think.
I'm almost getting, like you would say, lollies.
Yeah, like
almost
candy,
getting,
like hard
almost
candy.
Getting because it's got such a fruit forward and the alcohol going together. It's got almost a candy flavor to it, or a smell to it.
I just realized that when I was at Still Austin today, I told them that this was not back sweetened at all. I lied. It's back sweetened with honey.
I can taste that.
So that might be what you're thinking now.
Okay. Yeah.
If you want to go back in the history and check the video out, of course, I'll put links for all of these down in the description if you want to go and watch the videos.
I like how light this one is. I mean, it's a good vodka, dude.
Thank you. I've got this theory that blueberries are one of those things that when you actually taste real blueberries, they don't taste like blueberries.
No, they don't.
The only thing that tastes like real blueberries, or the only thing that tastes like blueberry, is horrible, crappy, processed cheesecake or candy or something.
But I like that stuff.
Yeah, I know. To me, like even when you just pick up a really nice blueberry and munch on it, it doesn't click as blueberries to me. It tastes earthy and sweet.
Yeah,
but not. I don't know why. Maybe I've just eaten too many fake blueberry things. Well, but this is kind of what I think this is.
I could say I have tasted way more fake blueberries than I've tasted real blueberries.
Right.
And I like real blueberries, but it's always in like a pie.
Yeah.
So by then it doesn't taste like a real blueberry.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, I think it's the honey that's giving me kind of a candy flavor, but it's definitely fruit forward, and the fact that the vodka is done so well gives it a nice kind of lightness to it. So I don't know, it's interesting. I like it.
The other thing, I think it's actually changed a little bit with age, but when it was a little bit newer, the licorice from the FFV came through.
I'm not getting any of that.
It's still there, but only just. Right in the middle of the palate. Like just after it hits your tongue, you get a little bit of licorice, but...
Maybe that's what that is.
And I get a honey, honey feeling on my tongue, but yeah.
Yeah, I think the honey and the licorice kind of gives a candy thing.
It's got a little bit of a spiciness.
Yeah,
you know, and I think that might be the licorice. I don't know.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know where the spicy came from.
You didn't oak this one at all?
No, no wood.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's
weird,
it's definitely got a lot more going on than you would think. I dig it.
I used to think this was a little bit headsy, which is what I was going to say after you said it, but I think actually I haven't tasted this for a long time. It's been chilling for
honestly,
like 2 years now.
With any kind of fruit in it, I'm not going to pick up heads. Just to be honest
and
with
sugar.
you, I'm not that skilled. Oh well, yes, I can tell you've got 23 milliliters of heads in this one here.
This is really good.
Thank you.
He made this in his garage.
It's the same vodka, it's FFV again, but it is, it's exactly the same base spirit, but it is macerated with herbal tea. And I haven't tasted this for even longer than the blueberry, so this will be interesting to me too.
Honey in this one as well, yeah?
A little bit. Less honey and a higher proof.
It's still a really, really clean vodka. I love how nice that came out.
The FFV is funny, man. It's clean, but it's wheat and
yeah. I mean, it's
licorice.
got a lot of body to it, but I don't know. When I say clean, what I mean is I don't feel like I bought it off the bottom shelf.
Well, thank you. Yeah, so I like this one. The only thing that annoys me about it is that it's a little bit potpourri, like fake floral.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not,
Mrs. Not Bearded and Bored agrees with me.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
punchy
okay.
to the back.
Yeah,
of the throat,
kinda.
But yeah, super.
Do you know what?
Left nostril gets
Yeah.
that.
Do you know what my wife told me about this one? She told me it smells like the aquarium aisle in a pet shop.
Wow. Try to soft pedal it a little bit.
And after
dial it down a little bit, Mrs. Stillett.
When she said that, I thought she meant that it tasted like nasty fish tank water, and I was a little insulted, and I couldn't find it. After 45 minutes of trying to get out of her what that meant, we found out that actually what she meant is it tastes like cleaning products.
Oh.
Like the fake floral flavor.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what she
All right.
Yeah. Which is still not a good thing, but it's not nearly as bad as like dirty bong water.
Right. Yeah.
I think I like the
you've
blueberry
said
better.
potpourri. That's I can't
Yeah,
smell
the fake
anything
floral.
else. I can't
Yeah.
smell anything else now.
But it doesn't taste so much like it. It's more on the
No,
nose.
it doesn't.
Once again, Mrs. Bearded, or not bearded.
She's got more insights than I do. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
She's saying that it's
Not
it
bearded.
comes to get you a little bit more. It's definitely got a bit more bite to it.
Mm-hmm.
We're working up on that. It's going to get worse. All right. Where's that dump bucket?
Dump bucket.
Yeah, I was going to say it needs a theme song, doesn't it? So next up, we have Odin's Easy Gin, which I made not so long ago, actually.
Been looking forward to this one.
Oh, really? Yeah, have at it, man. So the idea behind this recipe, as stated by the creator, is to be not a standout gin, but a solid base. So it's something that you can kind of build on and go from to make your own from there. There's literally only 3 botanicals in this thing.
My wife's eyes are wide
I'm
open.
a little inebriated from sniffing this.
Oh yeah,
What's the
43% is the lowest ABV we've got. I think we're going up to like 58 by the end of this.
It's a lot brighter than the aroma is a lot brighter than most of the gins I've tried.
Spearmint.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah, it is spearminty. You're
Yeah.
right. Yep, and it definitely leans on the fruity, citrusy side with a little bit of pine and juniper, but it's not heavy on the pungent, the pepper, the cardamom, coriander, cumin, anything like that. Not cumin. That is often put in gin.
I'm getting a decent amount of pine. To me, I think that's the most forward flavor.
Mm-hmm.
The juniper is second, and the citrus is third.
So the juniper pine is first. The juniper
I'm
berry
getting
is sort of second.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, and then for me it's the orange, and then after the orange you get a little bit of the earthiness coming in last.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's nice, and I think it is a good base recipe. Like I would be happy to go from here.
Oh,
So if you guys didn't know, this guy's a chef, which is part of the reason. Like he knows spirits, but he's also a chef, so he knows flavor combinations. He knows.
I feel like I'm not acquitting myself very well here, but I don't know.
Where would you go with this? Would you go sweet? Would you go savory? Would you go spicy?
I would definitely go savory with this one. I mean, honestly, I think this one.
I tried something today with orris root in it,
Mm-hmm.
and that presented in almost almost savory way,
Mm-hmm.
which I think could be fun.
I would almost pair this with like, if I were going to pair it with food, I would pair it with like a roast chicken with, kind of a
Sage.
sage and lemon.
Mm.
And I
Okay.
would honestly, I would stay away from putting any rosemary on the chicken because you've got such a pine kind of kick to this. If I were going to make a cocktail, don't ask me about cocktails because I don't know shit. Bleep.
Or it's just simple. Like I feel like so many of the gins I've tried have like 15 different things in it, and I kind of get
I think
they
that's
get
This
dense.
is just like, in a forest.
Yeah.
You're in a forest.
most of the gins I've tried they're just heavy, and I
Yeah.
never was a gin guy until
Yeah.
very recently, past couple of years. And what did it for me was trying a couple of gins that were lighter, citrusier, and or more citrusy. Whatever the proper grammar is for that, I'm not going to worry about it.
I think I overdid the citrus on this because he called for tangerine, and I couldn't find it, so I went orange.
I think there's a higher percentage of oil in orange skins than like a lemon or definitely a lime. So it's possible that you got just more of the volatile oils than you than you thought you were getting per amount that you thought you had.
So I am really interested to see what you guys think of this.
Hang on.
I'm not going to say anything. Oh, he's getting serious.
Where'd you buy that from? It's good. Oaky, peppery, but still kind of light. Licorice.
Yeah, I don't know where I keep getting licorice from. It keeps popping up.
What is this?
UJSSM.
Oh, okay.
With finished with Pinot. Like Pinot wood.
Really?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Think about it after you swallow.
Yeah.
And your mouth just dries out. Yeah.
I like that.
So, I think it's alright. This is still aging. I think it's got potential, but I don't like that it finishes so dry. I think it needs something sweet. It needs to sweeten up at the finish just to balance it a little bit. And I was talking to the guy from Still Austin today.
Just blend it.
Yeah, I could.
You know?
Yeah. He also suggested dropping the proof in the barrel a little bit to sort of dissuade the tannins coming out of the wood and pump up the vanillins and the caramel and the wood sugars. So I thought that might be kind of fun to try. I was also thinking about blending it with port or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, getting like a cherry.
There's a little bit of cherry to me. There's definitely a little bit of butterscotch. It's funny because on the on the nose, I get almost no wood. I can't smell the wood at all. But I get it on the that might be me and my crappy nose.
I like that. It's got a little bit of still a little bit of raw alcohol to it.
It's still shiny. Yeah. And I think.
But I dig it.
I'm hoping that's where the where a little bit more age will come in, and I think if I can get some.
How long has this one had?
I want to say like 8 months, 9 months.
A couple more years, and I think this one would be good. And honestly, because it's always going to be strongly tannic, use it to blend into something.
Yeah,
that's
I can see that.
Yeah, it's a little dry.
Yeah, definitely. It like sucks the moisture out of your mouth.
As soon as you said Pinot, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm tasting.
I'm not getting any of the butterscotch.
Nothing?
It was, I don't know, maybe somebody said the word butterscotch behind my head.
Butterscotch.
Yeah, okay. But it's really quick and really light. And mostly I'm getting the wood and the licorice. And that kind of weird cherry thing that keeps popping in.
Alright, so next up is the Bastard Whiskey. I have never smelt coffee in this before, but I just got it then. Coffee caramel. Wow, weird.
I'm getting a dark caramel, not coffee yet. Let me see.
Sorry, when I say coffee, I mean like frappe coffee.
Okay.
You know, like vanilla coffee. Yeah. So this is the one that I sent to the Whiskey Vault a while ago when it was about 6 months younger. It's now about 19 months, and I think it's got a long way to go still.
It's still, I mean, it's definitely got some smoothing out to do. Do you have any charcoal in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I do. I may put a little bit more in there though, I'm thinking. But pepper, man. So much pepper.
Big pepper. And
And
honestly, I
white
feel
pepper.
like I'm tasting some barley.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that. See, this is why I like doing this, guys, because I've never tasted coffee in this before, or smelt coffee, and I definitely never tasted barley before. But now that you say that, I think you're right.
I got one.
No, it's been very helpful, dude. But oh yeah, I should have told you guys, this one's like 58%.
Is that why my tongue is numb?
Yeah, 57. I think you're right, dude. I think I might go for a little bit more charcoal.
Yeah.
This has had like one tiny piece of wood in it for a long time because I didn't want to over oak it. I wanted age on it.
Yeah. It feels like it needs some smoothing. And did you breathe this one? Did you do any of the breathing cycles with this one? I can't remember.
No, but the jars I've got it in are not airtight.
Okay.
Yeah. I also think that maybe proofing it down to like 51, 48,
Yeah,
something like that might mellow it out.
Just so it's not quite so hot and you can pick up a little bit.
I actually think if you put a couple of drops in there, it's going to try and wear your skin.
That opens it up a little bit.
Is it? Hit me. Finger water me.
sure.
Finger water.
He could be lying.
Oh, okay.
It's probably burning him right now.
To me, it has a bigger nose on it now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. It's definitely more fiery though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got some lick to it.
I will warn you, the last two start getting funky.
Funky.
Dude, is there grape in this?
No, someone else said that to me last night. They wondered
Have
if
you
it
ever
was
had- have you ever had
Grape soda.
grappa.
a grappa or pisco?
No, but oh, sorry, no, I have had grappa.
To
It's
me,
got the same
uh,
funk to grappa.
Yeah, like pisco
Like
is that
wild ferment.
it's the used must and stems and everything, and then they distill the crap out of that.
So it's very much like grappa.
But yeah, and it's just got an amazing amount of fruit forwardness that you don't get from normal brandy.
Yeah,
And
right.
It's never aged. It's always white.
4 months, and it is on wood, but it's only 4 months. So
What is
there's
this?
very little. Buccaneer Bob's rum.
No, it's not.
It's Buccaneer Bob's without any of the back set put back into it. So it doesn't have any distillage or, like kettled under, whatever you want to call it, put back into it. So it isn't heavy on the molasses, but it does have a fair bit of dunder in it. So it is heavy on the ester funk, I guess. But it doesn't have banana, which is interesting to me. I didn't pick up any banana.
I'm getting like plum and peach and not plum, lighter stone fruits, and definitely some grape. Seriously. Grape,
Yeah,
grapey
like grape skin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, like red grape skin.
Mm-hmm. And just a super light hint of like table sugar, but for me, it's only on the nose.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, it's definitely more oily
Like if
and
you,
thick on the tongue than it is on
Like
the nose,
if you
isn't it?
have a sugar bowl kind of waft by your face. And,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see that.
Just a little.
So it's actually aged with Imperial Stout barrel.
Really?
So, yeah.
I'm not getting any of that. Hang on a second.
If you look for the he's gone into super taster mode
I
again.
gotta dig in here. I don't believe that. Come on. Maybe that's where I'm getting that.
I think maybe
super grape from.
the almost dark fruit notes, but then that put against the more tropical fruit kind of messes with you.
I dig it.
It tastes.
You okay?
Someone swallowed the wrong way.
Yeah.
The stout to me is almost more. It's lighter than a stout.
Yeah,
The beer flavor that comes through. I don't get a lot of the. I don't get any hop flavor.
I drink stouts a lot, and
Yeah.
I'm not getting stout. Not at all. And I personally find that as that's a failing on my part.
It doesn't taste
is-
like stout to me.
It is pollen season here, and I'm suffering from allergies. So that's my excuse.
I don't get any hops from it. It's not my barrel. One of the very kind watchers, viewers, sent me a barrel from San Diego, I believe it was, from one of the craft breweries. But I'm hoping when the wood sugars kick into that, it's going to round it right out.
Yeah, it still has kind of a young thing going on, but it's nice. I don't know that I would say, hey, pour me a glass of that, and that's all I want to drink. Like
Yeah.
Right now, I think I'd want it with something, but it's got a lot of really interesting flavors.
Yeah, that's weird, eh?
I'm really excited that you made that because I can't wait to find out what's going to happen with it. Here's one of the things that I've noticed about Jesse. He always says, "Oh, I don't have a good palate. I don't taste things really well." But if you watch one of his videos where he's doing a tasting of anything, the list of flavors that he's picking out and the way he describes them is just kind of captivating. And
It's because I just make it up.
it's because of your eyes.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate it.
We still have a mash to finish after this.
Yeah, so we're halfway through a mash.
Okay.
At least it's probably cool enough now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think there's a song about funk.
There are several
Lots of
songs
funk.
about funk.
Anyway, this has got funk. So this is the Irish Peated Whisky. So it is all grain. There's no sugar in it. So it is. It's an all grain whiskey. It is malted barley, peated barley, and oats. And I went super deep into the tails on this. I actually took a cut of the tails out that were tasting bad, and then went deeper again.
Yeah, I can taste that because there's just a ridiculous amount of flavor in this. Holy Lord.
Yeah, it's oily, thick.
It's oily and thick, but not in an unpleasant way. It's not like cordially or anything. But
I should have told you too, guys. This is 58%. This is
it
straight out of the barrel.
It does not feel like it. It doesn't feel like it or taste like it.
You don't think so? I think it's pretty hot, but
I feel like it is.
My wife, she said, "Happy St. Patrick's Day." By the way.
yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day, guys. By the time you watch this, it won't be. But for us,
For us,
it
it
is.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, and because we're hermits,
It's always a holiday.
We don't really go out very much. Okay,
so I think this is 4 months old, and I'm hoping to get this to at least 2 years. I'm interested to see if the funk dies down.
I
The
don't.
like earthy,
I don't
mossy.
know.
Yeah.
I have no experience with that, but the earthy mossiness, dare I say, almost cave-like flavor.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of kind of
Yes.
a, like
it tastes like rotting vegetation.
a little bit,
So
Yeah.
bad,
a little
so
bit
bad.
like straw.
Yeah, silage.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Yeah.
See, this is why you watch his channel. He's got this
Learn
stuff just
something.
in his brain. But yeah,
Yeah, that's funky.
it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a peated Scotch kind of fan. I can appreciate all the flavors in it, but it is not my favorite.
Not your jam.
No.
Fair enough. So the
Jam,
funny.
jam.
Oh,
by the way,
not your jam.
back to the blueberry.
Blueberry
That is your jam.
is our jam.
So someone that I respect a whole lot recently tried this. No, I saw that. No. And they told me that this is going to start fights. That people will either think I am evil for creating the worst possible thing to ever grace a bottle, or they will love me for it. And I think that's kind of. I think it's too extreme. I don't think that's
At this
love
point-
is the right word, but
At this point, I think it definitely needs some time to calm some of those notes down, but I can see where it's going. And honestly, if I made this, I would be like a little afraid of what it was, but at the same time, I would
I'm a
be.
little scared of it.
At the same time, I think I would be proud of where it was going, because I can see where it's going.
Yeah.
And it's definitely going to calm down and smooth out and mellow out and just mix together. Because right now, all of your peat is just really, really singled out. You know, it's just it's.
I don't actually get a lot of peat smoke off this. I don't get the
No.
ash.
No, I don't get peat
the
smoke.
cigar.
I get peat.
like
I
chewing
took
on the
like
earth.
I took a bite of it.
Yes, exactly. After you swallow and you breathe out, a little bit of the ash comes back up.
Yes.
Or like,
You can
you know,
see the
like
ash.
10 minutes later you'll burp and boom, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
You guys will get to experience that.
Something to look forward
I'm
to.
excited.
You're welcome.
I'm excited about that.
But yeah, the smoke is not big, but the peat itself is. And I don't know whether I hope that disappears or if I hope it sticks around. I don't know. I
I'm
can't
also
decide.
getting some like caramely butterscotchy.
Interesting.
Right up front.
As soon as you put it in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
tastes like it. Yeah, it tastes like it's gonna taste different.
And then it changes.
And then it
It's
changes.
very sneaky. This
Yeah.
one is
Like,
very
oh,
sneaky.
that's gonna be. Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's a cave. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I kind of like where this is. Hey, what's happening here? Yeah.
What did you just do to my mouth? Yeah, it's different.
Somebody
man.
just farted in my mouth.
Yep. Sweaty gym socks.
It's
goat
not-
hooves.
It's definitely not a full-on mouth fart, but it is a little bit of gym sock.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a little too
Here's the thing.
Or
This
cheese.
whole time since-
Aged cheese.
Yes, Parmesan.
Yes.
Specifically.
Yes.
When I first smelled the bottle of this about 2 hours ago, the first word that came to my mind was footy.
Yep.
I didn't want to say that to him.
No.
I didn't want to say it to him until he just said gym sock. I was like, okay, I can go with foot.
Yeah.
Footy is
Yeah. Kind of like freshly cut toenails.
Not fruity, but
no. There's no corn chip smell in there.
Oh well. Anyway, thank you very much, sir. I thoroughly appreciate the honest feedback.
I appreciate being involved in this.
I appreciate that you're both still standing.
Yeah, we are both still standing. We've tasted a few things tonight, but thank you very much for joining us, guys. I hope you had a wonderful time as well. Sorry for the long, rambling, semi-drunk video.
Just
but
a
if you,
tiny bit, just a little. I mean, it's just a little baby buzz. Like I shouldn't drive, but I can walk just fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like totally fine.
Anyway, guys, if you like the
Cut that
video,
out.
give it a thumbs up. If you really like the video and you want to help the channel out, share this video with anyone else you think might like it. If you want to go even further, check the merch out down below, or have a look at my Patreon page and sign up there.
Did you tell him to subscribe?
No, I didn't.
You should subscribe to his channel and also hit the little bell icon so that you get notified when he posts new content. That's what I do. Be like me. Also, you can get a cool shirt. Check the links down below.
Oh, the Kiwi in me is getting really nervous right now. Anyway, guys, this is Bearded and Bored. I can't remember if I said it at the beginning of this specific video, but make sure you check his channel out. I will put a card up here linking to his channel and also a link down below for you. Oh yeah, that way. I always do that.
Well, that's because you're from New Zealand and
And
everything's
things are back
backwards
to
down there.
front. Yeah, it's upside down. Yeah. We're out, guys. Keep on chasing the craft. See ya.